Hey flower folks, welcome to Share Inspirations. In today's video I'm going to be giving you a tour of the cutting garden, and I wanted to start with these beautiful maroon slash crimson Creopsis. Usually they come in just yellow like so. However, this is a very unique color. I have seen it for the first time in the garden, and this came from a sunny area mix that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. And let's see here, the Blackeyed Susans are in full bloom. As you can see, there's two kinds. There's one that's all yellow, and let's see if I can find one that has a little bit of maroon in it. No, not this one. Let's see. There's one right here. However, no maroon inside. Keep an eye out on it and show you if I see one. But these make wonderful cut flowers and last about 7 to 10 days in the vase. Moving on to the corner, actually starting from this corner, I have a ton of Calendula that is now starting to get ready to go to seed. I'm going to be harvesting these seeds and cutting these flowers. I made this video prior to cutting, so I can show you what I'm talking about. And more Blackeyed Susans. And all of this came from the seed mix. This particular one, seed mix that is right here, is bird and butterfly mix. Comes in a purple packet. It's still from the Dollar Tree. I scattered this out in last year September, and we are now in June, so it's been flowering for me since March, and some things flowers a little bit later than normal. So I have right there the blue holly that you've probably seen in the previous videos, a sun-loving perennial. The Sweet Williams are getting ready to end the show for the spring. Back here I have a beautiful lemon balm flower that I located. I sowed some seed last year and thought that it ain't coming up, but well, guess what? It surprised me and made it. I have a ton of stuff here. For example, I have valerian right here. These are fragrant cut flowers. I have some hydrangeas right there. I have 4 different kinds of hydrangeas. I have elderberry, red elderberry, and then I also have white elderberry. I have right here the American beautyberry right there. I have 4 plants, and out of 4, 3 of them took. So I planted this in January, and it took them a very long time to take off, but they're here now. Back there I have a Achira canna. I have some bachelor's buttons blooming. I also have some of the Creopsis right here. The dahlias, these are the Karma dahlias that were in the center garden last year. I dug them up, divided them, shared some with the friends, and they are now back up. So there's one plant right here, one over there, and then another one right there. Another hydrangea. This is called Oregon Pride. Here I have the chrysanthemum getting ready to put on a show. Looks like a bicolor flower. I'll have to keep an eye on what color it's going to be. And of course I have the Creopsis right here with a ton of Blackeyed Susans. I also have the toad lily right here. Seems to be taking off really well. And I have the lungwort down here. Seems to be doing really well. The recent addition is a Jacob's ladder, and I just added this a few weeks ago. Let's see here. The hollyhocks are continuing to bloom. I'm going to be harvesting seeds from these soon as the seed pods dry up. These are the seed pods. Basically the pollinated flower becomes a seed pod. And let's see if I can show you what it looks like. This. Back here I have my yarrow and my Maximilian sunflower that I've pinched again. I made a video on pinching these so you can have a bushier plant versus a tall lanky plant. My roses, these are the roses that I showed you in my in the video where I was talking about short stem roses. This is the second show of these roses, and as you can see, a ton of buds on it. I will be cutting these today. Back here I have a cosmos. This is Sensation Mix Cosmos that were sown, direct sown, and budded. Right here I have some safflower seedlings that are popped up. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. So 10 seeds, I believe. So they should be flowering probably in the fall. Right here I have some Bright Lights Cosmos that I put down. This is my sunflower patch. I have a ton of branching varieties of sunflowers that I have actually pinched for them to branch. These are not one flower per stem, these are branching, so they do benefit from pinching, and they will give me a bushier plant and more stems to cut. Roses ready to cut. This is the second round of roses. The first round I cut in April. White roses, and these are the dahlias. These are the illusion dahlias that I showed you, I believe, in the last year video at some point, and they make beautiful purple white flowers. These are direct sown zinnias, and they're doing good. They should be flowering around late July and all the way till first frost. More creopsis. I have hollyhocks that are still going, and then the calla lilies, the white ones. And back there I have Virginia, and I also have the white bleeding heart. If you can see right there, that's a little guy. It's the only flower that I saw on this, so didn't cut it, just left it there. Wasn't worthy of cutting. This is a center garden. I have here some larkspur going strong. Some canna tropicana right there. Some gay feathers coming up. This is also called blazing star. The bee balm right there. And more iris. And something to note on iris is a lot of times they don't flower the first year, so don't be impatient. You need to not bury them too deep and make sure that just wait for a little bit longer and not just yank them out and toss them thinking that they don't flower. Sometimes they flower the second year. Right here I have my butterfly bush that has finally put out a beautiful stem, and I can't begin to tell you how awesome this smells. Right here I have the blue flax that is struggling with the heat, I believe, and I'm going to be cutting some of the brown stuff off and watching to see if it takes off. I have some hosta, guacamole hosta over up top, and then at the bottom I have the regular hosta. I have some Queen's Anne's lace. This probably would be flowering next year, not this year. I have some columbines back there. And I have the Kiss Me Over the Garden Gate. If you follow me on my Facebook page, I will leave a link below. I share pictures on a regular basis of what is blooming and whatnot. And I recently shared a picture of this. I thought that the plant didn't make it, but it did. I was very happy about that. And I have some more hydrangea right there. This is called Pink Perfection. More hydrangea right there. And then some more back there. That one is called Hanabi. I have some sedum, mauve sedum to cut. Recently I added a chrysanthemum. You can see new growth coming out there. And this is a not sure what plant it was, and it didn't make it. However, I have the jasmine on top of that. Let's see here. I have primrose. These bloom at night and they're slightly fragrant. Don't really make a good cut flower, so I leave them out and I will collect seeds. So it's just mostly for the pollinators and for the bees. I also have the zinnias, direct sown zinnias out here. A ton of Indian chief irises. These have not bloomed this year, so probably next year. I added some jackfruit right there. I have all sorts of lilies. Look at that. These are going to be hopefully putting on a show later in the summer, probably around August time frame. I also added some stargazer lilies, which are right there. Right there. And I added 5 bulbs. So, hoping for some very fragrant stargazer lilies. Let's see here. The gay feathers I've shown you. Oh, this right here. The geranium. This is a beautiful cut flower, lasts a very long time. This is a red one. And the thing with geranium is you can just cut and stick it in the ground. That's exactly what I did here. Got some at my local trade and it took off. So I was very happy about that. Watsonia. All of these that you see with the little bit of brown tips on top. I planted these last year. I figured that it was a little too late because I got the bulbs on for sale. And didn't do anything last year. Haven't flowered this year either. So I'm hopeful maybe next year. I'm not going to want to pull them just yet. So let's see here. I think that was it, guys. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Bye.